produced. They can go in, they can produce them all by clicking produce, or they can go in and say, you know what, I've only got time to do 100 today, so they go ahead and they produce 100 products of product 1, they press produce. So the demand remaining on the daily production is still 142. And if they look over into inventory and finished goods, raw goods, because it's a raw good product, there is 100 widgets that the 100 raw products that they've produced. So they go back to operational packing and they're great. I can pack all the orders for Sunday. But then there's still orders for Monday and Tuesday. So they can go, okay, no problem, we'll just produce them. We'll pack them. So they go ahead and they pack each order very quickly. And they go, oh no, now there's not enough because there was more needed for that day. So they go, okay, well I really need 200 for the day. What's my daily production at? So they go ahead and they produce the whole lot. And then they look in the inventory again. They can see they've got 200 in stock now for today. And they go back to operational pack and they can pack off the orders. Very simply and easily. And very quickly. So now they've done Sunday orders and they click onto the next day and they go, oh, Monday, I want to pack that order. Or they've come in the next day and it could be the Sunday that they're looking at this. And they go, okay, well, we know what the practice is now. On Saturday, there's no more daily production left because we've met the demand because we are just working on just in time. Okay, there's 10 that we need to produce on Sunday, if you can see that. To actually put that into stock. So they produce it. I won't go back to inventory now, I'll just go back to operational pack. And I'll go, okay, I want to pack Monday's order. Fantastic, I can pack it. Now there's no more items remaining to be packed. I'll finalise it. And the orders are just flowing through. They come in the next day. And they can see, oh great, there's another order. It needs 10,000. Oh, we still haven't got enough stock. And they say, all right, no dramas. Monday, I've got 10,000. And they go ahead and produce it. In inventory, in raw goods, you'll see that there's a 10,000. I'll go back to operational pack. And they'll produce it. They'll pack it, sorry. And then finalise. And that's done. So now that's how the process works. It's very quick and easy. You know, so you've got operational pack, you've got daily production if you're a manufacturer. We can tailor and make this more specific to your processes. So if you have multi-station processing, it can move through on the iPad digitally very quickly. Goods inward, we have a number of people that like quality assessments on their goods inward. Whether it's quality assessment on making sure that all the cartons are right, capturing all that information on goods inward, all the courier details, we can capture that as well. The inventory, you can create as many inventory categories as you like, and you can also adjust the stock. So let's say someone isn't using the system and they made an extra 100, they can say, yep, no problem, I've already made an extra 100, and that 100 can be in stock. So as your orders come in, they will instantly be green because there'll be enough stock in the warehouse. If there's partial orders that are finished, so let's say you have 3 products, the customer orders are orange. So what that allows you to do is know, okay, half these products are finished. You can click into it and see which products are green. So you know that you can sort of process it that way. Now, that's the operations profile. I mean, I could spend hours on explaining to you, but it is quite simple. And that's the way we try to run and keep our software. So you come back to the main URL login and you log in as your administrator profile again. Again, no limit on the amount of users that you can create. You go to sales, you go to order lists, like we ran through a little bit earlier. And you want to, obviously there's no new orders now. You want to click on packed. For some reason it's giving me 1970. My mistake. Alright, so we'll just put it in manually. Filter. There's no packed orders. Build orders. Build orders. Sorry. The third. Of course, there's no build orders, there's just packed orders. So, we'll just toggle forward to 6. So as you can see, in the administrator profile, you can access the order history. So the order history will allow you to see the orders that have been packed. As soon as they're packed and finalised, they stay in packed status. It still gives you an invoice automatically, and you can print it out, which is here. You can print it out. Which basically gives you your company details, what they've ordered, and then your bank account details get put in as well. So it gives you an invoice. That invoice number won't change, but it's still a packed order in the system. It only becomes a build order when you basically export out the invoice. We like to do it that way because then we know that both the orders are in MYOB, and they're both MYOB or your accounting package, and they're both in the same system, and they're both relevant. So that allows you to just toggle through. Now, for your purchase list for your goods inward, which is your suppliers, you can now go to received, and you just select the dates that you want to see. We'll look at the same dates. We'll just leave it for everyone, and then you can see that you've had 2 receivables. I think I did an earlier one today, and then we did one as well. So this one here, you can see that it was received, and then when I talked about the quality control capture, we can basically stick that in just under here, what we call a nerve module, and we can basically capture whatever you want. We can customize it, and you can say, well, I want the signature of the guy that received it, so we can capture that on the iPad or anything there. You can also print this out, edit it. If you edit it, it now sends a changed invoice because you are changing the invoice of what you've received. And yeah, that's pretty basic. So there's one more thing that I'd like to show you, and that's the supplier, how the suppliers work. Okay, so you can see that supplier profiles work. So you can see that we've received some items. When I log out, and I just click supplier. And there's nothing there. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. I try to keep it pretty basic. This is a demo system, so obviously there's not much data in there. But what we're trying to do is basically create 2 things. Create a platform where you can basically centralize all your business logic without dumping your accounting package, because I understand how hard it is. As a business owner myself, I know how hard it is to switch accounting packages. It's really tough because all your staff have to get used to it. So you don't need to do that. What you think of is we give you an extension of your business into the cloud that's accessible from any internet portal, and that's easily customizable through our nerve centers and our partnerships. So if you've got an idea to improve your business, we can do it very quickly. And we try to innovate software. So we want to create a platform that's always growing, that's never stopping. And that's driven by business. So your ideas drive this platform, not our programmers or our supply partners, you guys, because you've got the ideas and businesses evolve.